Hello and welcome. This presentation focuses on the business model creation of Expert Connections, a recruitment startup that specifically focuses on the long-term recruitment needs of health and pharmaceutical companies. The final concept for this business idea was conceived following a survey of HR departments that operate in science-based industries. The survey results indicated there is currently a significant gap in the market when it comes to the unique recruitment requirements of these organisations. In order to dive deep into this issue, 10 HR professionals were asked to complete an online survey in their capacity as someone who is responsible for recruiting. They represented the private, public and non-for-profit sectors. The survey responses confirmed there was a serious skill shortage in particular areas of the industry. These shortages mainly related to highly clinical, senior and specialist roles, or roles that required people management as well as a technical skill set. The Expert Connections multi-platform business model aims to address this issue by establishing a low-cost talent and career management service for its extensive database of candidates, creating significant value for its two distinct customer segments, the job-seeking candidates and the client companies looking to fill positions in the short and longer term. The outcome of the surveys and interviews helped to define the value proposition canvas and provided a thorough understanding of potential customers and their specific customer needs. Survey respondents were asked to identify all of the jobs they undertake which relate to filling vacant roles. According to the responses, the most important jobs related to ensuring a full coverage of positions and filling vacant roles as quickly as possible. This was deemed as particularly important to mitigate any disruption to service delivery or productivity levels. Recruiting to senior roles required particularly short turnaround times, so staff and key programs of work weren't left unmanaged. Respondents were asked to articulate and rank the aspects of their jobs that caused them the most grief and contention. The most common responses related to unsuccessful recruitment campaigns and not being able to find suitable candidates. Another pain point was not knowing what to ask of candidates or how to test for technical roles that required deep insight into the intricacies of the technical skill area. Internal pressure from the business to fill roles quickly also emerged as a common issue for most of the respondents. The less extreme pains were associated with the laborious and time-consuming logistic planning involved in arranging interviews and testing. According to the surveys, the most sought after and essential gain was access to the best candidates within the industry. This was followed by the ability to outsource every aspect of the recruitment process and the reduction in time it takes to fill a vacancy, particularly for roles that are traditionally hard to fill. The business offers 11 different products and services to its customers. However, we are only going to address one here to demonstrate how the value map works. In the case of the service of sourcing of the best existing and future talent within the industry, this relieves pain for its customers by reducing the pressure of recruiting for hard-to-fill roles. It also creates gains as key roles will be filled with the best candidates in the industry. After fine-tuning the customer profile and value map, it became evident that using a multi-sided platform was the best approach as the business centres on matching one customer segment to another. The business creates value for two independent customer segments through a one-way multi-sided platform. The first customer segment are the technical or subject matter experts who are either job-seeking or looking for career guidance. The second group is the medical and pharmaceutical companies seeking out expert and technical staff. Expert Connections offers convenience and cost reduction to candidates. Through the ease of an online app, candidates are instantly alerted to suitable job matches with premium employers. The offer of complimentary career guidance and subsidised development training also provide considerable cost savings to what are normally expensive services. For companies, the value proposition relates to freeing up their time by alleviating all recruitment pressures, as well as access to candidates they have struggled to source previously. Candidates are reached through a mix of direct and indirect channels. Initial awareness is raised through partner sources such as online advertising on job websites and specialised job boards, as well as targeted approaches through LinkedIn. They also reach through the company's own website and app. Companies are targeted through in-house relationship managers who individually contact HR departments and hiring managers to inform them of the Expert Connection service. Companies are offered a dedicated service through the allocation of their own relationship manager, which will allow for an intimate understanding of the business and their unique needs over a sustained period of time. Although candidates are alerted to jobs through a self-serving app, once they are deemed suitable for a role, all interactions are with a dedicated recruiter who becomes their sole point of contact. The majority of Expert Connections revenue is generated by companies who subsidise the value created for the candidates. There are 3 types of revenue stream associated with this model. The first and second relates to the temporary and permanent placement of candidates. The third revenue stream is the income generated from the candidate app, which alerts users to jobs that they have been matched to. The company's key resources have been identified as the staff that is needed to run the company, the human capital management system, the company website and app, and the skill and psychometric testing software. The company's activities are predominantly platform related and mainly relate to matching candidates to vacancies. The other key activity is working with companies to identify hard to fill roles and implementing a strategy to develop existing candidates for future needs. Expert Connections relies on several buyer-supplier relationships to facilitate the business model. These partnerships primarily relate to sourcing talent and screening candidates. The model relies heavily on its partnership with LinkedIn and job-seeking websites such as Seek and Career One, as well as other specialised job boards to locate candidates. The business model employs a value-driven cost structure due to its premium value proposition and high-touch personalised service. The majority of the company's costs are fixed and relate to employee wages, rent, testing software, the HCM system, website and app development and maintenance, advertising costs, LinkedIn membership, and the subsidisation of development courses. The value proposition and business model were tested with potential customers using the split A/B and buyer feature test. Small changes were subsequently made to the order of the value proposition and pricing cost structure based on the feedback from these tests. The Expert Connections business model offers a cost-effective solution for companies that find it difficult to source and recruit candidates for their short and long-term business needs. The final business design delivers a new and innovative approach to recruitment and offers significant short and long-term value to both companies and employees within the health and pharmaceutical industries.